a lot of people who are subscribers to this channel asked for what my morning routines and my evening routines look like, and circa this time of year they always change and my mindset gets geared up for my favorite season, fall, autumn. Let's go ahead and see why morning routines and evening routines are so important, especially if A, you're a creative person of any kind, and B, you run a creative business. Let's jam. Hello there, everybody. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am your soul writer, author of sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. Alongside the raw healing stories my characters weave throughout time and space, I help other soul bards, hardies, and more, such as yourselves, rock out in your pace, in your time, and your stride to build a business that is intentionally growing and telling healing stories and healing journeys from the heart and soul. So let's go ahead and look at why I, as a person, not just a Virgo, thrive when my morning routine and my evening routine fits what my life currently is. Notice how I worded that, aka your morning routines and your evening routines are going to change. I'm actually going to walk you all through me replanning my evening routines and morning routines. I think I did something like this similar a little while ago, so it's the middle of the year. It's worth going ahead and catching up and seeing how I do that in different ways again. But first, why do routines even matter? As a person who lives with complex post-traumatic stress disorder and general anxiety disorder and at least one type of panic disorder and social anxiety, I can tell you that my routines are literally what keep me steady. I love structure for that reason. Former educator, of course, I love structure. I am not rigid with that structure, though. Structure works when it's flexible, when it's pliable, when it allows for me to bend a little bit, right? When it allows for life to kind of happen, but with like bumper pads on a bowling alley, if you will. So that's why I really, really, really love my morning routine and my evening routine. Some people compare it to literally my bookends and what they can do to support me during the most vulnerable parts of my day. So therefore, I encourage some people that if you don't vibe with a morning routine and evening routine, maybe you have a lunch routine, a mid-afternoon routine that you do every day that refills your well. The purpose is to refill the well, to refill the soul, and to allow you as a person who creates to go, okay, I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot of plates even spinning, therefore I don't want to lose total control. Our physical bodies even feel this because you know that stress hormone cortisol, I know it and battle it a little too well. Because, yeah, some of us who have other hormone imbalance issues know cortisol likes to hop on that band train and make the corkscrews and the roller coaster way crazier in its own way. It likes to hijack some of those other hormone roller coasters and make them worse. Am I right, ladies? Unfortunately, I am. Anywho, so therefore, definitely make sure you're using your routines to benefit you. I do almost call them daily rituals because that's me time. I took and messed with my sleep schedule a little bit this summer. I slept in later than I normally do. Normally, I'm asleep by midnight, up by dawn, is kind of what my status quo used to be. I was sleeping in until, 8 o'clock some mornings. That's 2 to 3 extra hours I was missing. And I'm reclaiming that time as part of my morning routine shift. So, as Mama Maggie Penumbra Mine, MM Ward might call it, happy 5 a.m. Writers Club, at least here on the East Coast, right? So, let's go ahead and switch out to my computer because I'm going to build this thing in Canva. And I'm actually going to, walk you through my evening and my morning and see what happens. Hey there, everybody. Welcome on back. So we did relocate over to my desk and, well, Canva. So in Canva, I had another format that I've linked and I'm going back to in the description box below for tracking my morning and my evening routines. I tried to track all of it on one sheet here with an afternoon routine, and I just realized I was, as usual, overloading my plate because I'm that Virgo Sun Pisces Moon type person. Anyway, so what I'm going to go ahead and do instead, I really need to just go back to the front and back of the sheet like I was using forever and a day. So, sorry, old template, we gave you a try, my friend. Let's switch our screen, shall we? Hey, welcome on back. So we did do a little switcheroony on the screens there for you. So this template is the one that I've used as a past freebie. I kind of started it with a template in Canva, and I'm going back to using this because why mess with what got me through a year plus of emotional roller coasters with 2 moves? Just saying. So, week of, put the date there, Sunday or Monday start, whatever day start. And then I give myself an affirmation, a quote. Sometimes it's literally whatever we drew from a cup of positivity. Something goes there as my soul bard mantra, something just to remind me I'm on the right track. You could put your good, better, best goals here, your word for the year, whatever you want. Left it as a blank slate. I prefer a Sunday start. You could very easily just go in here and change the order of the days of the week around because I'm leaving a template link down at the bottom that you're welcome to go ahead and use to kind of create this in your own on your own copy. So, pardon my vocal clearing there, allergies, eesh. I'm going to try and be up again no later than 5:30 a.m. That's up in the shower. So that means I'm usually down here by about 6, and that includes me doing breakfast and having my coffee and being out on the patio by 6. Yoga and meditation time. If I do the spiritual Reiki video, my tarot journaling, one sprint for writing, one sprint for reading, and make sure I have whatever dinner plan is taken care of in the works, refill the cat food, and then get started on business tasks by 8 a.m. I'm golden. Yes, I know from doing this in my former day job that I can do this in about 2.5 to 3 hours, hence why by 5:30 a.m. If I don't wake up by 5:30 a.m., I am not finishing most of the stuff on this checklist. I don't finish all of it. Some days I'll be like, okay, it's either yoga or meditation, spiritual Reiki or tarot time, write or read. You see, that's why they're kind of side by side. Do not feel obligated to squeeze something into every box. Don't be me. Don't be that person. Just saying. And also, I do have an evening. This will kick in by noon. So this will kind of include my early morning to mid morning and then my afternoon into my evening on the back page, printed front and back. I have been known to have a dry erase copy of this, but my dry erase smudges always got smudged off by the end of the week and I would lose track, so I waste paper. Waste paper. It's not really a waste. Okay, it's refilling my soul. Thank you, trees, for doing your due diligence in that way and helping me, other than through oxygen, to be a better person. Seriously. I like to do walking or dancing. I am getting in the habit of trying to use our local gym here that is included as part of the rent to this house. It's walking distance, walk over, work out, walk back. So that could be in lieu of here. So what I will probably just put is work out time there instead. That might actually make more sense. I got to double check the cat water again for the evening, make dinner, do some cleaning. I like to spend a little bit of the morning and a little bit of the evening time out on the patio. If I don't get to do the writing, I normally do some video game time. Planner time is required, and then it's usually reader audiobook becomes the self-care time if I don't need to do something like, dye my hair. Or sometimes I'll like go soak in the tub or take a really, 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 really long shower, but be listening to something and kind of, check 2 off. I don't necessarily go by the rule of wear a uniform. I'm in the habit of not only laying out my clothes the night before, I actually, this is something I'm recently getting back into hardcore and love. On Sunday nights, quote, the beginning of my week, I pick all my outfits for the week, and then all I have to do, and like, I mean, I make a whole outfit, socks, undergarments, everything, and just pile them together. And then before I go to bed at night, I just make sure that the outfit I want is the outfit on top. And I keep all of my clean clothes in an extra basket so they stay nice and protected and stacked for the most part. And that way I'm just able to not think about it. It takes me maybe half an hour to an hour total to do the laundry duty at the beginning of the week, including sorting, getting everything back into its newly reorganized drawers. Thank you, past me, for doing that. And that way I can just not think about what I'm wearing literally for the next week, including if, like, sometimes I'll admit I batch film some of my videos for this channel and will be doing so for the Soul Bard Collective more so in the coming months. So I might have to, as part of that weekly thing, plan ahead. Do I have a bulk filming day that I want to do 2 or 3 different outfits to change between? It's a choice. It's a choice. I do like to emphasize that you are welcome to modify this any way you feel fit. If you don't like mine, poke around Canva, use theirs. There's a ton of free templates out there, and definitely so. Thank you, everybody, for taking a little bit of time out of your day to remind yourself that you and your voice, your characters, your business, you've been worth it from the very beginning.